I've always been honest. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I believe I'm still in business after all these years, is because you can't ignore those facts, because those are all verifiable. They're in writing. And I'm very proud of the fact that I, started in business at 21 and I was financially independent by 28. I'd saved my first $1 million. I'm very proud of that. And I want the world to know that. And I'm always, and I also want people to know that I'm always looking for great people. So if you're one of those people that are like, I hate my job, I freaking can't stand what I'm doing right now, I don't have the right coaching right now, things are not going well for me right now, I freaking hate where I'm at, I want to get better, I want to grow, let's talk. Let's have a conversation, me and you. Let's have a conversation. Let's figure out how I might be of service to you. I have coaching programs, but look, even if we're just friends, even if you just ask me some questions, even if we just figure out a way for us to, connect, I might be able to refer people to your business. Right? You might be able to refer people to my business. If we don't go into business together, we might be able to help each other some way. That is how this world works now. We are freaking all interconnected like crazy. And you got to know that. You got to believe that. You got to see that. You have to be a visionary. Okay? You got to push the envelope. You got to take some chances, right? And I don't know, maybe what I'm talking about will work for you. Maybe it won't. We don't know. But unless you have that conversation, unless we connect, man, how will we ever know? You could freaking be amazing at this. I started at 21 with no knowledge, with no background, college, dropout, right? Barely made it through high school, bad kid growing up. Nobody, I was definitely not on the list of most likely to succeed. But I made it. And you can make it too. Many breakthroughs, like I said, they push the envelope. While amateurs, though, they're content with the status quo. The pros are always seeking a better life, faster, more efficient, effective method or way of doing things. The great ones derive incredible pleasure from ongoing growth and development. While amateurs quietly fear change, they're so afraid of change. They're always thinking that it's going to be a challenge beyond their control. Right? But if you're quietly fearing change, it's going to create more demanding, and less pleasurable conditions. To the amateur performers, champions can appear to be outrageous in their wants and desires. The amateurs are accustomed to the way things are and prefer to keep it that way. Without champions, man, hey, look, without people like me, innovation and progress would almost be non-existent. If I don't step up to the plate and do what I did, there's a lot of people right now that would have less business, less recruiting, less production, less offices, less wealth, less financial independence. And it's so important that you recognize that you could be the change that people are looking for. People need inspiration. They need people like you to press, to push, to get better, to innovate. At the beginning of the 20th century, many scientists, he talks about, believed every major innovation and invention had been discovered. How crazy is that, right? Every innovation, every discovery, every invention, it's already been discovered. You see, this type of thinking is difficult to sell to the pros, man. See, I don't buy that shit. I don't buy that everything's been thought of already. I don't buy that these people, quote unquote, the experts, have all the answers. I just don't believe it. I'm a fighter every step of the way. I'm always trying to get better. I'm always trying to figure out a better way to grow my organization. And I look at when our business last year, I just decided to kind of go back in the field when COVID hit. And I said, what am I going to do? Life is great. I'm financially independent. I have millions and millions of dollars saved, completely, set for generations. Literally generations will be taken care of because of the decisions that I've made. And so I was sitting there, I'm thinking, well, what am I going to do, right? We got devastating stuff happening to America. There's no way I'm just sitting around and doing nothing. I am going to do whatever I can to help innovate, to help grow, to help. And so what I did was I started running some ads, looking for great people, trying to find some people to jump on board with me. And in 1 year, I mean, from 0 to 1 year, right? I had created another 60 recruits direct to me, okay? Which if you don't know about our business, you won't know what that means, but it's never really happened, or at least for me, at least. I mean, other people have done it, but I mean, for me personally, the most I had ever recruited in my entire career, where I was working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, was 41 directs in a year, okay? And last year I did 60, and I wrote like 112,000 in production or something like that. So just by me jumping back in the game for a year, and by the way, I never left my house. I did every presentation on Zoom. I did every recruit on Zoom. I did everything. It was all, and by the way, I was generating 30, 40 leads every single day while, or the days that I wanted. I think I was usually only getting leads like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I would take the rest of the week off. But just in those days alone, I was creating like 30, 40 leads a day. It was massive, man. I created hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of leads over the course of last year, and threw back in my pocket. I mean, that production probably grossed me an additional $150,000, maybe $130,000 to $150,000 in extra income, because I decided to go out and be innovative and try something new. And it's fantastic. So many people are doing it now. So many people have learned from me. I have a Wealth on the Beach coaching program, Wealth on the Beach Club coaching program, where people meet with me every Wednesday morning, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we do a lesson and a Q&A every single week. It's live with me just right here. Matter of fact, this is my same background here. And we do it, and I teach and I train and I coach people on how to do all the things that I've done. Not what I've heard, but what I've actually done. And, but I think it's so important that we continue to teach people how to press it, man. Right? Because look, you can't sell it to me. I believe there's more. I believe there's better. Okay. And look, while champions take facts into consideration, I'm not denying facts. I'm not doing anything ultra crazy or stupid. Okay. I don't want to break the law, but I do understand that law is interpreted different ways to different situations as well. And so I believe if I ever had to defend myself, I believe I would come out, I would come out victorious. They just don't allow them to carry as much weight as amateurs do. The great ones know progress relies on the unreasonable men and women who stand up and challenge the facts, man. And then they take intelligent action to exceed all of their goals and dreams. And so the action step for today, okay, the action step for today is begin to question the so-called facts governing your life. Ask these critical thinking questions. Is it a fact that it's going to take me 20 years to retire? I mean, you can question that. You don't have to be, you understand, you don't have to just be okay with it. When somebody says, oh yeah, it's going to take 20 years. Oh yeah, you can only get a 10% rate of return. Oh yeah, when people say that stuff, you can question it. You do not have to be okay with it. You can say to yourself, no, that's not okay. I'm not okay with that. I'm going to figure out how to do it faster. I'm going to hook up with a guy like Daniel. I'm going to learn from him. I'm going to let him guide me. I'm going to let him teach me so my business can grow faster, so I can recruit more people, so I can grow more organizations, so I can expand like crazy. I could do, you have that choice. Thank you for watching our short clips on Alonzo Academy. If you'd like to watch the next short clip, click here. If you'd like to watch the entire podcast, click here.